All right, everyone, this is Ash. Welcome back to the King's Speech. So as promised, we're going to catch up with some Akane-Banashi chapters today. Fingers crossed, hopefully I'll have a proper channel update out tomorrow. It's not going to be like super detailed or anything, but with just a few general thoughts on what videos are coming out when, stuff like that, and stuff to look forward to. So look forward to that. Yeah, so I think that's everything. So without further ado, let's dive straight back into it. My goal, hopefully we'll see how attainable it actually is, but I'm going to try to get caught up with the series by hopefully next weekend, so I can then start doing reactions, reviews to it weekly. We'll see how I'll actually keep up with that. We'll see how quickly I can get caught up with it, because I'm like I'm 20 chapters almost behind now. Jeez. Okay, yeah, so we'll hopefully make a good dent in it this weekend, then I'll catch up with it by then. Without further ado, let's get into it with Akane-Banashi. Story 16, the Karaku Cup begins, with story by Yuki Suenaga and art by Takamasa Moe, with translation by Stephen Paul and lettering by Sneer Aaron. And Rakugo supervision by Keiki Hayashiya. And we see at the Karaku Cup, you have number 28. It's like Kashio-senpai. That means there's at least 28 companies here to cover this event, right? We have Sei Komi, monthly Rakugo writer. It's like, you bet. And there'll be even more here tomorrow. And she's like, what? There's still more? He's like, yeah, just think about it. Today's only the preliminary round. You've got 30 people who passed the application stage, and they need to narrow those down to the 8 finalists. Isho Arakawa and the other judges won't be coming until tomorrow. And Sei's like, even still, doesn't this seem a bit overboard? It's just a student event. It's not like the big national high school baseball championship. Kashio's like, oh, I assure you that it is. The head judge, oh God, I love that smarmy old man. The head judge, Isho Arakawa, has totally solidified his status as a big pop culture icon. Whoever gets his stamp of approval is going to be overwhelmed with work offers. His apprentice, Kaisei Arakawa, is enjoying that effect right now. He's the foremost young Rakugoka on the scene. Of course, Kaisei is the real deal. He could be successful without needing his master's help. But the point is, this year isn't just a student event. It's an audition to be the star of the next generation. Isn't that exciting? It's exciting, right? Well, I'm excited. And Sei's just like, he's so overbearing. And Kashio's like, honestly though, I think he's the favorite. That one over there. The genius Rakugo student and champion of the Karaku Cup the 2 previous years, thanks to his freestyle creative narration style. Oh my god. We have Karashi Narimaya. We've got this, I don't want to say, it doesn't look Baishano, like, you know the weird guy from Bleach with like the bowl cut and like the stupid grin? It looks exact, was it Shinji? I want to say Shinji, but it looks, I don't know if it's the Evangelion same name as that guy, but that guy from Bleach, it looks just like, he's got like the long hair, like the stupid looking bowl cut. And he's wearing like this little tropical shirt. Oh my god. So he's like, he seems shallow. It's like he's already got tons of job offers from major companies, and yet he's doing this event. It's like, where do you find information like that? It's like, so, he's one of those kids who's magically good at everything? I guess he'll wind up winning this year too. And he's like, you'd think that, right? But it's not just Rakugo clubs this year. There are plenty of stage and voice actors entering too, hoping Master Isho's stamp will give them their big break. She'd be an example of that. And you see a click. As you see a click as someone steps out of a taxi, and you see a bunch of people just blushing and looking. As you have this beautiful looking woman with a pixie cut walking through, and you have Hikaru Kuragi. He's like, what? The girl who plays Saruel? You have Hikaru Kuragi, is one of the hottest voice actors around. She plays Saruel on Eden's Nova. I don't know what the hell that is. It's like, no, it looks like a soap opera? I don't know. It's like, no way! Then Hikaru's a total lock to win it. Granted, a lot of her popularity is just because of her looks and the character she plays, but she's a legit actor. I mean, she can convey emotion with her breath alone. One of the best emoting young actors, according to my personal research, in the anime industry. And she definitely isn't going to lose to some airheaded. It's like, take a breath, slow down, less volume. It's like, my point is, these two are definitely front runners, and I'm going to forget their names within like 2 seconds. And you see Hikaru smiling over at Karashi. And he's just taken back with the and he starts freaking out. I was like, bruh! It's like, are all the voice actors these days that hot? He's like, are you okay? Are you gonna lose? He's like, no way. Putting voices to art and performing on stage are totally different things. I'm not losing on my home turf. And you see her assistant manager, whatever, for Hikaru going, that was the defending champion. And she's like, oh? Should have glared at him instead. And he's like, what? It's like, I'm joking. Of course I wouldn't do anything like that. It's like, no, of course not. It's like, you shouldn't freak out over every little thing, Mr. Madoka. It's like, I see. It's like, she also makes time to acknowledge her fans. I stan her. Stop being an idiot and help me with interview setup. He's like, oh, who are you interviewing? And you see Hikaru passing by going, oh, who are you interviewing? And you see later a bunch of the contestants, I guess, are like milling around, sitting on benches nearby. As you have Lantern Nogi Kuniya Hall. And you have are you Hikaru Kugari, the voice actor? I'm such a big fan. Could I shake your hand? And you see this nervous looking woman approaching her. And she thinks back to Madoka telling her, once you start, there's no end. Please, no fan interaction. He's like, oh, it'll be fine. It's like, I'd be happy to shake hands. Do you have an eek? It's like, is that the voice actor? Oh, is she famous? It's like, maybe with all the otaku nerds. And she's thinking to herself, oh, I can hear that, you know. It's like, thank you so much. Wow, I can't believe how slim your face is. Oh my gosh. Do you have a As someone's passing by and have a, hey, your obi is a little crooked. And Hikaru's like, huh? Like, it happens a lot if you're not used to tying it yourself. I'll fix it for you. Jeff a murmur. He's like, oh, thank you. It's like, she's really good at this for a girl wearing a man's kimono. Jeff, good morning, everyone. God, smug little Baishonen bastard. You have, I'm Kaisei Arakawa, and I'll be your host today. You have Karashi just already sweating going, he's oozing with style. Is he really younger than me? He's so full of confidence. No wonder he's considered the hottest young Rakugoka around. And Hikaru, was it Hikaru or Hikari? Yeah, Hikaru's going, I heard that several major talent agencies have tried approaching him, and he's turned them all down. And I can see why they want him. It's not just his looks, it's also his aura. So that's Kaisei Arakawa. I don't know why I can't remember Boldcut's name. Do you have do you have Kashio? Why are you staring at that entry list again? Is it that fascinating? You see him just pursing his lips and just staring at it. Yeah, you bet it is. I mean, this is who Kaisei chose as his favorite to win it. Jeff, why? What a lovely surprise. Oh, God. I can't believe I'll get to see you compete at this event. As he's walking up to Hikaru's all taken aback by how bold he's approaching her. And you have, she's just some nameless high school student. You have, yes. As he's just looking at a picture of Akane's application with Osaki Akane. And you see Akane is the one standing right behind Hikaru, and she's apparently the one who helped her with her kimono. And she's just like fighting stance. She's like, hello again. And Kaisei's just looking all confused. He's like, what's with that stance? It's like, you tried to hug me last time. It's like, that was because you gave such a good performance. It just happened. She's like, it just happened is not an excuse. And you have, God, I will never for the life of me remember Boldcut's name. You have Karashi going, who is that? She's not in college, right? No way. Is she in high school? And Hikaru was like, they seem quite close. And he's acknowledging her skill? Who is this girl? And he goes, I suppose after that bold proclamation your presence here means you've decided to accept my invitation and be my master's pupil instead? God, I literally just looked up what his name was like a second ago and I already forgot it. Karashi's like, huh? She's being invited to join the Arakawa school? Is like, or perhaps you're just looking to raise your profile. And Akane goes, I don't care about either of those. I've got a question for Isho Arakawa, and that's the only reason I'm here. It's like, you're referring to the interview with the winner? In that case, you can't afford to lose. It's like, exactly. Since the day we met, I've never treated this like a mere game. I don't intend to let anyone beat me. And you see inside, it's a completely packed hall. And you see Guriko along with, Koguma sitting in the stands. And he's like, sometimes it's nice to hear a little amateur Rakugo. And Koguma's like, we didn't need to watch the prelims. And it's like, and if there's anything you don't understand, Sensei, just ask. And you see Akane's teacher's also there. And she's like, oh, thank you. It's like, oh, you're coming as a chaperone, Sensei? My seniors are coming too, so I'll let them know. You'll be boring on your own, right? She's just like, why did it end up like this? And Guriko's like, I wonder what her Jugumu will be like. Excuse me. I was getting dry. And Koguma's like, she didn't tell you? It's like, no, but the last time I saw her, she said, I finally turned Jugumu into words. And you see, I guess that was the announcer going, that was Chusuke Chute with the pocketbook. It's like, let's see what she can do. And that was, God, I literally again forgot Karashi's name. This is going to be an ongoing issue, I can tell. As soon as Karashi going, let's see what she can do. So you have, what a splendid performance it was. You have Sei going, well, here we go. It's like, yup. It's like, now let's bring out our next performer. Now presenting Ryogyoko High School 3rd year, Akane. And Akane just flips her hair. She walks up onto the stage and she does the little cross mark kind of prep thing before she walks on. Alright, I'm looking forward to this. Alright, so like I said, hopefully I'm going to try to cover at least 5 chapters today. We'll see how well that goes. If I figure if I can do 5 more tomorrow, then I should be caught up enough that hopefully during next week, if I can do a couple of chapters a day, I should hopefully be caught up by the time the next chapter drops. So hopefully look forward to that. As always, thank you all for joining me. I hope you all enjoyed the stream. Me finally getting back around to Akane. As always, if you like my content, please do like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. It really does help me out a lot, especially more so than views, because YouTube's algorithm kind of promotes the videos better. If it does get engagement with people pressing buttons. So if you'd like to consider helping me do that, that would be greatly appreciated. Yeah, until next time, this is Ash. I'll talk to you all later.